I'm gonna need more Dr. Pepper for this one. Ka-chow.
Thank you very much.
My point is, you're wrong.
No. No. Can I help you? I wish you could, mate.
Who needs optimism when you have The Sims? All right. I think we're good. No? Hello, TikTok? All right, hang on. What is happening? I'm here. The internet is here. TikTok can't decide if it wants to be here or not. I'm sure it'll be fine. Anyway, hi, welcome back to the castle. This should be the last furnishing stream. I was trying to set up the stream deck to work so that I can practice using those buttons instead of clicking around, because it should be faster once I remember what buttons to push. So that is why I clicked the wrong button at the start of stream. Sorry about that. And also, it appears that we're still having audio... We may still be having audio issues where it's going to the wrong channel. I thought I fixed it. Not right this second. It was a different scene that was playing audio that shouldn't have been playing. So anyway, yay, I get to solve more problems. But right now, we're going to solve the problem with the castle. It'll be great fun. It'll be great fun. So last day furnishing the castle, hopefully, and then we will burn it next week. So on the basement level, we have our dungeon. We've got all this stuff done. We've got all this stuff done. The rooms that are still empty are just staying empty because I can't be bothered. So we have sort of a, like, secondary living area and 3 bedrooms here. And then some sort of storage trophy type room, maybe. Thought that could be fun. Secret-ish gambling room. And then a little bit of a garden space up top with some plants. This chapel area, and hopefully a little bit of landscaping here. There's not a ton of space for landscaping, so I don't think landscaping is going to take that long. We'll see what happens. Philly, hello. Welcome in. Speaking of welcome in, who's all here? I gotta say hello to the YouTube people. Also, if you'd like to join the cat lobby, the code is pinned in YouTube chat, so you can join that. Who's here? RMJ is here, and Rose, Kitty, Megan, Pines, Sabrina, Story, Kilo, I Forget Things is back, Jamie, and Spirit, and Terry. Thank you all for being here today. Lovely to have you here. I'm ready for a nap. How about you? We need more cats, right? Too much space excitement. Yeah, space and... Oh, you're here. Alright, I'm putting you on the roof, because it keeps y'all out of the way and it amuses me. So you get to go to the roof. Hope you enjoy it up there. We're going to start probably just doing more bedrooms. Laffy's here, but not here. The build looks crazy. It's something. It is something for sure. We may end up doing pretty much the same thing for all 3 of these bedrooms, just so that we can be done furnishing it. This has taken a very long time, which, I mean, it makes sense that it would. But it'd be nice to be done, you know what I'm saying? Alright, I'm gonna tell you things, because I usually tell you things. Here's what I'm gonna tell you today. Salmonbean.com. Apparently we're on the admin side, so ignore all that. You won't see any of that. Behold, it is a website. Here's what I want to tell you about. First of all, Discord server. Very fun place. Second of all, if you scroll down to the Inherited Manor Challenge section, it's called Challenges because I also had the Family Trouble Challenge. Nobody cares about this one. I added this button. It's not a very nice button, and I don't know why it doesn't look pretty, but there's a button here to join the Inherited Manor Challenge specific Discord, because I finally remembered to put it in there. I'll have to ask my button maker people how to make it pretty, but that's there, so that'll give you more information if you need it for any of the Inherited Manor challenges, which is of course what we're building currently. I also had 2 other links. I have my affiliate link for Loaded, formerly CD Keys, as well as a link to merchandise. This will bring you to here. Discounted games. I've been using this site for years, never had an issue, so Sims 4 as well as like a billion other games are here. If that's something you're interested in, I get a kickback if you use the link. Also, stuff is here. I have stickers. I have coloring pages. These are free to download. And then also, new and improved clothes. Yay. So I wanted to point those out. There you go. My favorite thing about this is the transparency check because you can't see through it. I don't know about you, but I hate getting t-shirts from people that I want to support and then you can see through them because then I can't wear them. So you can't see through it. That's my big pitch. I hope you enjoyed. Discow's here. Hello, Discow. So anyway, there you go. There's my lead-in advertising. Now we can be done. Sister had no idea you went to space till 5 minutes ago. Well, better late than never, I guess. Heard noises bumping outside of the house. How about we ignore the noises and put together a castle-y bedroom? Discow, how have I been? Dude, I'm so tired. I'm so tired, but it's okay, because we're here now. How are you doing? Been go, 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 go. Not a lot of downtime. Now, in this room, we ended up going with this bed because I wanted to make it feel bigger and grander, so we sort of made a 4-poster bed. So I'm wondering if in here we want to use this one, because it'll still be big and grand, but it's not as big and grand, you know? Aliens. RMJ would be one to get aliens. I feel like that's karma or something. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. I don't think I want it straight across from the door. I'll probably put it over here and then like put something else over here because that's a little you know, it's a little invasive, but we'll put a divider in there or something. It'll be fine. Cowboy Wally left chat to be updated. Hello, Cowboy Wally. Welcome back. I'll put you up here. There we go. Many cowboys. Yeehaw. Approve of all the cow print cats. This is new. So if you have oh my gosh, I have too many windows open. If you have Bongo Cat, which is free to play on desktop, ooh la la, super fun. Currently they have this cow skin as well as a little bird that sits on top of the cow's head for free. I mean, like, it's all free, but you can get this specifically right now. Had to put your elderly cat down. I am so sorry. 16 is an impressive long time, though, for a cat. I am sure that she was very, very well loved to live so long, and I'm so sorry that you had to make that decision today. Have a weighted, massaging, heated pad. One tucked you in and is laying next to you watching YouTube. Good besties. Fantastic. Strange, welcome to the present. Happy to have you here. I don't know what's happening anymore in chat, but that's fine. So I think we should go with this bet. Which color? I don't know. Why should I have to decide these things? That'd be nice and bright. We have been going with the red tile floor, so we could stick with a red and orange, I guess, like we have been doing. This, I feel, is almost good. I don't like the wood tone that they chose to put with the black and gold. I don't know. Just not a fan. Like this makes sense because it's sort of like all the same color family, but I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, that's nice and bright, but then we haven't really been using blue. Your fancy got her at 5 weeks old because she was found abandoned under a shed. Oh, wow. Wow, so a long, long time. Retiring from speaking now? You know what? Maybe I should do that too. We can have a silent stream. Maybe this one? That's a lot of patterns. You know what? Sure. Why not? And then we're gonna go get our wallpaper. Should we make it red? Make it beige? Oh, I don't like these. Okay, what other options do I have? I haven't used this yet. I wonder if I could use that on one wall and then a different one on a different wall. Does this match the background color? It's close enough. Okay. So we might be able to get away with that as like a, I don't know, a vibe. Lived a long life filled with love, for sure. Maybe propose the alternative sound stream, normal narrative, but we cannot see what I'm actively working on. Do you know what? I've been thinking. I've been doing a lot of thinking, so my brain is very tired. I'm very sorry. Because I'm trying to plan ahead for the great Twitch switch, of course. Because starting in June, we're not going to be streaming on TikTok anymore. We'll be streaming on YouTube and Twitch instead of YouTube and TikTok. We all know the drill. We've been over this 1,000 times. But I've been trying to think of what I can do that will move away from content rewards because I've been just so tired. And so I haven't been able to keep up with all of the content very easily, which isn't fair to you guys. So what if, this is me spitballing ideas, I've been thinking about adding one to put a color filter on the screen to make it like black and white for 10 minutes or something. That could be fun. Basically more things that'll interfere with the actual stream and not cause responsibilities outside of stream. Just because that's clearly not the season of life I'm in right now. So, a Discow TikTok is continuing to give me problems when streaming. It's fine with posting, but streaming just has not been a pleasant experience as of late. So I'm going to switch from streaming on TikTok and YouTube to Twitch and YouTube. So I'll still be live on YouTube, as usual, but starting in June, I'm going to try Twitch out and see how it goes. June, that's when it happens. Thought it was tonight. No. Disco, I know. I hope you'll join us on one of the other platforms. Please do. I just can't keep fighting TikTok. It's been not great for my brain. It makes me sad. I don't like changing things, but I feel like it has to happen. We could do this, maybe, and then I just need to bring in more of the dark wood for the furniture, but it matches the windows and stuff. I kind of like the idea of having a cool wall. I wonder if I could bring in more better columns. Does this pack come with columns? That's right, it does, and I don't like them. I remember this story now. This one's okay. Does it match the wood? Kind of. This looks very nautical, which is fine, I guess. Just trying to, like, frame stuff out, maybe. No. Decided I don't like that. I should save. That'd be a good idea. Join on Twitch if I mod you. Sure, why not? Do I have Twitch account set up? I do. I should have pointed that out as well. If you go here to my fantastic website that actually has buttons, it's not pretty, but it's functional, just like me. That's a joke. I am neither. If you click the Twitch button, it should bring you to my page here. Behold. Very fun. Oh, you can watch Fortnite if you want. I think? I don't know what game that is. Never mind. So here we are. We're up to 56 followers, which is pretty crazy. That's an easy way to join. Yeah, I don't know what game that is. Overwatch. It says right there on the screen. I'm a genius. Pre-ordering Twitch. It has weird options for columns. I could go on the rant again. I will try not to. But I could go on the rant again of they teased us a whole Africa-based pack, and I was so excited because it's something we don't have. It's new. It's brilliant. It would be great. And then, nope, just kidding. We're going back to Europe. And I have nothing against Europe, mostly. But I was so excited for something new. And then they said no. And now I feel like too much of the build stuff is European, which again is fine. It's just we've had it for ages. I'm gonna put those there. I'm gonna keep the patterned wall somewhere. I like it. I want to use it. Maybe not. Maybe I don't use the patterned wall in here. Maybe I just do artwork and stuff instead. I don't know. That'll be fine. Just love a pack to expand out in Adobe options. That would also be nice, which they've had many opportunities, but do they do it? No, because they're mean. No, I don't know why. It's because none of us are on the team. They don't have enough nerds on the team. That's what they need. Nerd expansion at the EA headquarters. Like, what is this? Too small. Do I want to do red? No, that's too much red. Do I want to do stone? No, I don't think so. And this has... oh wait, this one might be alright. Okay, because the other one has, like, skulls in all of it, which is fine. It's just not quite the vibe I'm going after. This is very orange. Whoops. Oh, we hit way too many buttons. I just wanted a rug because I like it. This website linked in the TikTok bio. It should be. It should work. Also, if you put salmon bean into any search engine, I should show up. It's a, thankfully, a fairly unique username. Oh, there's another cow. I'm so sorry. I missed you. Oh. Hang on. Put you all here. So I've got a bunch of cows up top. You can go over here, I think. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Right, and I should say it. I would love if it had been only African. Plus, like, I didn't even know African castles were a thing. Like, I knew that, I mean, people have castles, but I just didn't realize the extent to which Africa actually had full-blown castles until I started doing the research for this build, and I was like, what? How did I not know this? And they could have expanded on that. They could have... but they didn't. Okay, this will be a super helpful thing to make patterned wallpapers with in the future. Not right now. It's too gold. It's not what I want, but it could be fun. What should I put in here? Do I want one of these? I've completely lost the plot. Hang on. Cycling back. What do we need? We need this to be slightly closed off because there's like a door right there. So I would like a room divider. I don't remember where those are. Probably sculptures? Maybe. Sometimes new accounts on Twitch can be hard to find. That's fair. That's fair, yeah. Saw Star Wars original trilogy recently and realized how many non-Western spaces are less married to straight lines. Oh, straight lines. Love-hate relationship. Okay, did I? Maybe this isn't where I want to be. Do I want to be in miscellaneous? I want, like, yeah, these room divider things. This is... It's a decent shape. Oh, I don't like the floral, and I think it's just floral. Fine. This one, do not like the shape. It's too French. This one... It's not great, but it's better than the ones I've looked at so far. It still has the floral, but it's, like, more muted. I'll consider that. This one, that might just look too cheap, honestly. Ah! Perfection. Nobody's gonna see through that. A chest. Oh, this will be nice. I might put that over here. And there's this? That is not very privacy, though. We may have to DIY. What about you? Okay. It's fine. Two gold. Somewhere a dragon died. Hey, not all dragons hoard gold. Dragons have different things. The hate of the French. I don't mean to. It's an accident. I love some things the French do. Mansard Victorian, right? Mansard Victorian is my favorite Victorian style. That's thanks to the French. Okay, there you go. Proof proof that I can change. Oh. I don't know about this one. I don't hate it. I just don't love it. You know? It's just not very privacy. Maybe I just need curtains instead. Yeah, because that's what you do in The Sims when you need help. Is go to curtains. I like you and your French. Well, there we go. See? Proof. The cats are ascending the side of your screen now. This is delightful. I've got cows up on the moon today. I have TikTok playing in the background to go to follow, and it turned into a broken recording. Oh no. I'm sorry. Again, TikTok's been causing problems. Rehabilitated to love the French. Yeah, sure. It's an accident, okay? I don't mean to be evil. Alright, yeah, I think that's the right one. Because I could just do this. Do a little bit of curtaining over here. Put it there, put it there. That is depressing. Okay. What if I put it in the other direction? Is that better? Oh, this is... Maybe better. Not clipping through the walls. You know what? It's alright. And then I don't have to deal with any of this nonsense. So that's a win. This is a chest, which is cute and I like it. F5 for quarter tile placement, because I can. Booyah. Dragons hoard different things. Yes. I think so. Until we get moon cheese. Do I want moon cheese? I have mixed feelings about this phrase. Curtains in the pack make you irrationally upset. I like these curtains. I've actually used them an astonishing amount in the build so far. I am surprised. Because usually I'm like #1 curtain hater. But these have been alright. I think I should be able to put these all here. It's not incredible, but it's not terrible. It just has to look good for pictures. I keep having to remind myself of that too. Just need it for pictures. It really doesn't have to be that impressive. Okay. See, that's nice though. And then we could put some like chairs over here. Everything is red. Yes. There's only a tied up panel and they don't tie together very well. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. But as far as curtains in the game go, I feel like we have worse. It would be nice if they had a solid version as well, or like you could layer them with something else that was solid. I can see where that would be handy. But not today. Not with the packs oh, hello. Not with the packs I'm using. Alright, going back into here, into Sylvs and Love Seats, because it does have a curved option. Yeah. We started out with like yellows and oranges, and we've just sort of continued on with it from down here. We should probably bring in some more oranges up here. Maybe this room doesn't need to be completely red. Or maybe this room is red and we have red. This one's already kind of yellow. Reds and yellow. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll be doing the castle on Twitch with how long it's taking. This should be the last decorating stream. We are very close to done. As long as I am able to actually stream for my full scheduled amount of time, which is up to the child. Don't tell him that. We should be done with the decorating today. And then we can move on and burn it next week, and that'll be great. I don't like this, and I don't like this. And I don't... Oh, I mean, that's fine, but like... It's too small, but these are too big. I'm gonna have to do my hack again, aren't I? Oh no, not my favorite hack for coffee tables because I never have the right amount of space. See? Perfect. We really like orange, don't we? We do, we do. We have worse most of the current... I mean, that's fair. When does a child return to school? Monday. Yep. Yeah. I'll be back on Monday. Okay, I guess I need, like, closet-y things. Maybe that can go over here. That'd be a good thing to do. Love art and depictions of dragons to hoard other things. Yes. It is great fun. How about one of these? Oh, no. That one? I want this, and then I want it again. I know, because I'm just so greedy. But then I want a curtain rod in the middle, and I don't have that option available to me today. Because I don't have any packs that I can stack things. Do you know what would have something we could put between here and hide it really well? Horse ranch. But we're not using horse ranch today, are we? Because you're all a bunch of bullies. So we're going to use a mirror instead. Wow, that is way too high up there. Same. Too European. Alright, I know I've already used it too, but there's only so much you can do. Maybe this one? Do you have a wood tone that matches? No! Heaven forbid. Listen, I'm all for having a bunch of different wood tones, but I would love if we could have more cohesion between the different packs. You know, it'd be nice. I don't want to be a complainer, but if the shoe fits. Sims 4 in the wood tones. Like, I like that this is like a dark, warm tone. That's awesome. I would love if all of our dark, warm woods were this color. You know, like how many do we really need? You know, we need like cool, warm, and neutral in light, medium, and dark. Is that what, 9? And like a black wood tone and a white one was like 11. Why can't we just have the same 11 or 12 wood tones for everything? Why do we gotta be so special and give everybody new wood tones with every pack? Can never take horse ranch out of rotation again. I'll be fine. I'll survive. There's dressers. Alright, and then we need lighting. What lighting are we using up here? We are using these lamps, which will definitely not catch the curtains on fire. You don't have to worry about that at all. No siree, Bob. Is that the same height? Maybe it is here. Alright, and then we also have this chandelier. Put that over there. Oh, you know what? That is actually delightfully cozy. We'll just put like a little table lamp over here. Some little candles. Perfect. Give them all or give them one, right? Even the wood tones that match. They don't match. Even in the same pack, they won't match. Did you crash Sims 3 by making every wood tone match? Maybe. Would you go back to it in a second? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. There are a ton of variations of wood tones. That's another good point. We have natural wood tones. So why can't all the maple be maple? You can even have like 3 or 4 different kinds of maple, because there are lots of different maple. But like, make a match. And the oak? Oak is pretty standard. Oak's a pretty standard color. But no, we gotta do whatever this is. Alright, I'm fairly satisfied with this. I think I want maybe a little bit of art on this wall, but that's about it. It's decorated enough for me to be able to take pictures and be like, wow, look, here's an example of a thing that you could do. No, I want the first picture, but with a dark frame. I said I want the first picture, but with a dark frame. Thank you. There, see? It's like, it's perfect. Delightful. And then we got to do a bathroom. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, it's already got the right all of that. We'll grab the same. No, thank you. Grab the same toilet. I know that they've limited our I need to go find what sink and stuff I've been using. I know that they have limited the number of fridges. I'm so glad they didn't decide to limit all the other things. Because that'd really be a bummer to only be able to have so many toilets on there. If the packs matched, at least. Well, that's what I'm thinking too, is wouldn't it be nice if... like, not every single thing has to match all the time, but if there was a light, medium, and dark wood tone that every wood item came in, and then you can have fun with the rest of them. But then at least if you wanted some stuff to match, you would know that, like, okay, if I want a light wood interior, I can have this light wood window that will match my light wood coffee table, and then it'll look all nice and matchy-matchy, and I'll be happy for the rest of my life. Nope, not allowed. Not a thing. You know what? We're doing a red bathtub just because y'all like the red so much. It'll be fine. This is why how to disguise honey oak is a big topic in Reno spaces. I mean, fair. Persuaded your sister to look in the Artemis 2 mission. Ooh, congratulations. You adore honey oak? Ooh, well, good for you. Getting pine to stain evenly. Well, but if it's a video game, I don't think it matters. Tour so far, I can probably do a quickish tour right now, or we can do a full tour when I'm done with the bedrooms. Favorite wood tone is actually the tone of the dresser. This dresser, we like dark wood. Husband and I, we can agree on that. So that's well, we were looking at a house and it had it's not like a super fancy house, it was a craftsman, but it still had the original wood trim and everything in it, and it was like this color, and we're both like, ah, oh, finally someone who didn't just paint everything. You know, so that was very pretty. And out of our price range. But you know what? So's literally everything else in this city. Put a lantern there. See, isn't that nice? It's delightful. Okay, I shall give a brief tour, and then we can do a more full tour a little bit later on. So this is the outside. This took us many, many streams to get the shell put together, but it's looking pretty good. Dark tones with the rich warmth, yes, definitely. I'm wary of dark cool tone woods because they can look so green, you know? Alright, so this is our dungeon. Early on in the challenge, you're going to start kidnapping political prisoners and force them to paint for you to earn money. There's going to be... I'm going to go ahead and say there is a lot of gameplay elements we're planning on adding that I do not endorse, but they're fun! Out here we have a sword fighting practice and some stables, so you can have animals there if you want, if you have the packs. You'll actually start in sort of the soldiers area here. A lot of this is more decorative and just places to put skill items early on. Like the woodworking tables and some shelves and pottery and things. This is the blacksmithing area. Over here, you can do weddings or funerals here. It's set up for all that. We have a small press office type area here. And then you go inside, we have a lobby, a couple of bathrooms, a dining hall type thing, so you can like feast and whatever, with a nice kitchen over on the side, kitchen garden. Progressing with the speed tour, we have the throne room, we have the ballroom, we have sort of a laundry room-esque area without laundry day, servant quarters so that they can have somewhere to like sleep and live and whatever. If you go through the ballroom, you can go into our museum type area, which is all sorts of artifacts and things. And a library, which has more artifacts and things. And if you go through this suspiciously small bookshelf, you'll find a nice convenient bathroom. And the stairs down to the dungeon, which is great. The people who decide to paint over beautiful woodwork inspires a kind of rage. I get why they do it. I really do. But I don't agree with it. And then this in here is like a memorial courtyard sort of thing. This is actually open to the sky, so that's beautiful. Upstairs we have different... I should have closed this, sorry. Upstairs we have some different skills and activities along this way, so painting and just a desk and archaeology and gym type stuff. Here's a place for people to perform for the ball. We're gonna pretend that live music works in the game, but it really doesn't. I'm trying to load this when you start renovating more packs. Yeah, it's a bit of a beast, but that's what the Inherited Manor challenge is. It's supposed to be obnoxiously large. Maybe we should do a micro Inherited Manor challenge one of these days. You can like complete inside a game week. That might be interesting to try. But for right now, behold my tables. This is a bar, complete with a dueling space. This is where all the young nobles come to hang out. It's the cool spot. There's a bathroom. There's a bunch of tower space that I don't care about. If we go up another level, this is where we're currently at. So we're working on bedrooms. This is a bathroom over here. So this is like the royal, like king, queen people sleep there. They've got fancy stuff happening. The night guard sits here to make sure they don't get assassinated and whatever. This person is the child they care least about, I guess, because there's a door right there. Slightly larger press conference area out here. And I think that's as far as we've gotten. So, Inherited Trailer Challenge, that would be hilarious. I'll consider it. Painting over brick literally destroys it as well. Well, good to know. Is woodwork actually expected to match? You've always grown up with a hodgepodge of wood tones. It definitely depends on the person. In game, I feel like it's easier to want things to match because you're sort of viewing more of the space at one time. Like, realistically speaking, if I were a sim, I would never see all these rooms at once. But because I can see all the rooms at once, it's more distracting to see the different, like, tones and things. But if you're just like, oops, hello, that's not quite where I want it to be. But if realistically this is all of the house you're ever seeing at one given time, a couple of wood tones not matching is a lot less overwhelming to the eye. So I think that's one of the reasons that the preferences in real life and preferences in games sort of shift around a bit. A trailer with an underground bunker. Ooh. Your dad passed and left you the home. Well, here you go. Yeah, that would... You know what? We should consider that. Somebody write that down. Alright, moving on to the next one. Here, I'll do this not red, just for you guys. This one will be a different color. Oh, does this come in like a little version? It does! Okay, because this is a slightly smaller room and it has a bunch of doors in it. So also least favorite child goes here. None of these rooms are terribly secure. It's fine. Let's put this here. I kind of wish that... Can you imagine a tall height bunk bed that was like a canopy bed but a bunk bed? That would be hilarious. Alright, somebody write it down somewhere. Then I'll try and make a note of it for later. Alright, should we do... This would be yellowish wood. They don't really have... I've got the black and gold, which I've already discussed. I'm not a fan. Because this comes in yellow. That is yellow. Oh, there's this. Oh, that is so... it's so European, though. I feel so weird complaining about it, but it's true. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. This is for your cousin visiting from across the pond. Nah, we're sticking with this. Not right, though. I'll change it. We'll do this, and we'll lean into more of the yellow... the yellows. Discount gives Sam good ideas. Sam, write that down. A tall height bunk bed. Yeah. You're short, you can't imagine. Oh, you poor thing. Well, if you could imagine it, it would be glorious. Yeah, gold is really the closest to being actually yellow, and I don't like it. So we're gonna go with this, and just use brighter wood tones, and it'll be fine. Your grandmother was the last Baba Yaga, and you're magically obligated to take up the mantle. I don't think I'm gonna do a child eating challenge, but thanks for the idea, I guess. Yeah, that works. We can put that there. This is now canonically a child's room, which means toys. But first, dresser. Probably one of these, because it works. Oh my gosh, look at that. And then a mirror. Wow. Okay, for cereal. I thought that this would match better. That's pretty close. Alright, there's a mirror for you. That'll be fine. And then we'll put, maybe a dollhouse? That would be cute. It's all gonna burn. I hate burning kids' rooms. Why did I do this to myself? Too late now. We've committed. There's a castle. Very nice, very nice. How would I ever make content without you? I don't think I could. I don't think I could. One of the dorms at CMU in the 80s had triple bunk beds for guys. Oh, what? Like, Concussion Central. uh, revised legend where she was a witch that helped women and children, so men made up that she ate children. Inherited Howl's Moving Castle. I like that idea too. If it was a mobile home and you could move, that's what it is. You have a trailer home and then you like move from neighborhood to neighborhood to complete quests. That'd be hilarious. They baked children was wrapping a preemie in dough as a protective casing and putting it in a low oven as a form of like heated bread. Oh yeah, I think I knew some of that somewhat. Like, I know farmers may still do that with abandoned baby animals. What do I want to put in here? Do I want to put a desk in here? So you can practice being a little royal pain. Do we have a giant... What? What? How do we have a dollhouse? Which is obviously very important. And we don't have like a king stuffed animal. I'm shocked. I was... What? Like some sort of animal with like a crown on his head? That would have been fantastic. But no, they couldn't bother to do that. Activities, nothing. We got monkey bars. Ooh, we should put these in here somewhere. Because those are really nice. And it looks very decorative, you know? Where? Don't know. Don't care. Putting it out there somewhere. Cool. Alright. Let's just continue to suffer then, I guess. What? Go to activities and skills. I forgot how few activities and skills we had in here. Tiny dance floor. Nah. A bar? I think not. Fish. Because what can kids do? Kids can read books. I could put a bookshelf in here. That might be a good thing to do. Do the dragon, because dragons and castles go together. Fair. Fair. Does this have... Not really. That's close-ish, though. And if it's over here, that'll be fine. Okay, let's do those together. And then I think we could probably put a desk that matches in there. Okay, tiles. I wanted it to look sort of built in. I thought that'd be nice. Objects by function, surfaces, shelves. Oh. See, like if it matched, it'd be super cute. But it doesn't. This one I don't think will match either. That's close. You know, like I just thought that would be nice. Oh, what about the kitchen cabinets? Because this pack came with cabinets. They're a little bit on the large side. Yeah, I'll stick with the shelf. It'll be fine. The noble frog is literally a frog prince situation. There's a royal frog. Yeah, which I need to... I decided, you know what would be a really good thing to do? Would be to actually play with this pack so that I would have a better idea of how the pack worked. Right? What a great idea. So that I can write the rules better. Right? What a great idea. And then what am I looking for? I was looking for a dragon. That says dinosaur, but it has wings. So I'm gonna say that that's a dragon. Then we're gonna put you over here. Anyway, yeah, so I did that once. Literally have not been able to sit down and play again. And I'm kind of over it. Kind of ready to have free time in my life again. But here we are. So my plan is to burn the castle down and work on writing rules and stuff next week. The kid's going back to school. I'm hoping I can sit down and play so that I can understand what rules I'm writing. But if I continue to just not be able to do it outside of my scheduled stream time, we might have to do a tiny bit of gameplay together. And I know that you guys would hate that, but I'm really sorry. But I gotta figure it out. Teen Sim found one today, just another frog variant. I did too, and then I sold it, and then I haven't been able to play enough again to actually like test it out. Don't wanna. Can't wait for Twitch because Twitch can be window and window, but YouTube hates you. Strange, I'm so sorry. I hope that you have a great evening. And I'm sorry that YouTube hates you. And thank you for hanging out with us. A sort of mini podium would be cute. Jamie, you're so right. I'm gonna put that in the other one. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna have this situation be like this because it's cute and I like it. Oh, I wanted a little table. There we go. See, my brain is slowly switching into build mode. Slowly. I can kind of sort of put a little lantern there. See, it's inside glass. That makes it safe for children. Slowly in build mode. There. How's that? Oh, that's so nice and great. Let's hope for something a little bit more pizzazz. That's too much pizzazz. That's nice. All right, you can have some pattern in your room. There we go. Love to see some gameplay because you don't have the pack. I may be forced into it. I love my life very much, and sometimes it would be nice to have time outside of just scheduled stream time to sit and play games. Sometimes it works out. Sometimes not so much. And to have enough brain power to like realize what's happening. Sometimes I have time to play a great game, but then my brain is just so fried, you know? It's not worth trying to get Sims up and running. It's been so long since Rex Ridges. I know, I'm sorry. I also miss the Rags to Riches. I know. We're working on it. We'll get there, hopefully. Life. It can be so lifey sometimes, can't it? Alright, let's do this one in here. We'll do a bathroom. I think I'm pretty much just gonna... You know what? Can I just copy and place this one here? Yeah, and then I need to get rid of this light and fix the double door situation. That's pretty good. Let's see. We'll recolor that to be a lighter, brighter color. Oh, need to repaint, but that's fine. Earthy vibes. Switching out to this one. And switching this out to yellow. There you go. Ta-da! It's a little funky, but it's fine. It's on a full tile, so it should work. Life has been so lifey recently. So lifey. Cowboy Wally's been forced to depart. I am sorry. I can put the flower cat back on the roof now, though. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm alright with that. Curtains would maybe be nice, but we're gonna have to decide how we feel about it. How big are you? Are you the right size? No. Heaven forbid. That kinda is. It's not great, though, for this particular situation. Also not ideal. Are any of these ideal? No. We could do this. I know that you were all such big fans of the curtains, but it could be good. Oh, that one wants to snap. Do you want to snap? You're thinking about it. Okay, we're gonna have them overlap a little bit in the middle because I prefer that. There we go. See? It's fine. Just everything stopped. I can't help. I don't know enough. Oh my gosh, we're up to 1,000 hearts on TikTok. Thank you all very much for that. Witham got muted in the other live. I can't say anything to other people's chat rules. Blaming the hospital building being made of cinder blocks. You know, Pines, that would be... That seems like that would be, a pretty accurate assumption. Alright, I like the idea of, like, the mini podium. So I think we're gonna go back to this bed in here and do more of a teen room and have a little podium so they can practice. But what color? Should we do the black and gold? I don't like it. But it would be nice, I guess. to do slightly different colors. Nice moody teen room. Tale as old as time, am I right? Discount muting them. No, but for real, if you do follow me on Twitch, if you can let me know. I assume you have the same name. I think I follow you on Twitch. I should be able to give you mod privileges. That'd be really nice to have some mods ahead of the game, too. Concrete, no signal. Well, what? What? Follow and same name? Perfect. So I will work on that. We could do the black. We could do all moody and stuff. It does not fit with the rest of the vibes of the castle, though. And we're burning it all down. So I think I'll probably switch. I want to go back to just royalty and refresh my brain on what wallpapers we have. They're so nice. They're such nice wallpapers until you realize that they're not for this continent. And then it's sad. I don't know. I won't go back to the red. Maybe we'll do orange again? Is this the same bed we've already used? No. So we could do this one. We could make it orange instead. Alright, there. See, I know y'all love orange, right? That'll be great. That'll be great. Gotta have goth teenage royal. You may do goth teenage royal. I give you full permission. Not that you need it. Oh, I missed that they're little cute little bassinets. Oh, look at that. It's so cute. Okay. Irrelevant. Tiny podium. Tiny podium. We're going to copy this bathroom again because I like saving time. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Ta-da! Alright. Dresser. Should I keep going with the same stuff? Should I maybe switch it up a little bit? Probably just gonna keep going with the same stuff, because then it matches. That was the wrong button. This one. Wait. Close enough. Okay. Put that there. A little table. Maybe a table with some drawers in it would be nice for a change. I know I've already established that this one doesn't actually match, but I wanted to pretend for a moment. The wall most likely changed on the outside. Not for this one, somehow, magically. That's a nice surprise. Oh, gosh. This is such a great game. Maybe this one? This one doesn't have drawers in it. I'm just trying to mix it up a smidge, you know? Alright, nope, not gonna happen. Going back to this, I guess. That's fine. Cool, why not? First time ever. Are we burning tonight? No, we will not have time to burn tonight. We'll be burning next week. So we're getting there, though. We are closing in. We're closing in on the burning, which is great. Because that means we can be done with this, and then I'll have space in my schedule to go back to Rags to Riches. I want to get back to the save file as well, but we need a few little life things to stop being so freak out all the time. You know how sometimes life just freaks out? It's great fun. Now, where was I? I was in surfaces. I was in here and I saw this, and I thought that looks like a great practice podium. So that looks like. I think we could set this up to be a little practice podium. Except it's not an actual podium, because then your sims aren't going to go there and try to, like, do stuff. You know, but it looks believably podium-esque. Should have been paying attention earlier. Nah. Who needs to pay attention? Certainly not me. Let's do... Put that there for, like, notes. And then, do I have my actual little notebook as well? I do. Delightful. Put that there. So we're practicing. And we'll grab a couple of chairs. Now, this isn't going to stay, so it's kind of a waste of time. But how funny would it be? Do you have a dark wood with a warm... We've got yellow. No, I don't like that. Hang on, we're almost there. I'll almost finish my brilliant idea. There we go. Anyway, this is all gonna burn and it's not gonna stay, but how funny would it be to, like, practice to a couple of stuffed animals? That's all I was trying to say, and then I died, but it's cool. It's fine. Should we do a Blarfy? Oh, Blarfy will fit. See? Or practicing. Practicing our royal duties. Let's see. There's also this bear. Do we have something that's not a bear? Not really. I mean, there's a robot, but that's not believable. A Dinosaur. Do they know dinosaurs? Another cow? Or is this the same cow? I don't know. But you're here now. There you go. Cows of the moon. Yeah, I guess I'll just do another bear. There we go. I don't have anything against bears. I'm just trying to, like, be different about it, you know? There. We are watching and waiting and gonna learn great things today. Be super duper fun. Let's take this because I can. Oh wait, does it come in orange? Not in the pattern I want. Perfect. Alright, red it is. Huzzah! And then we just need some lights. It'll be great. Let's do this lamp. There, that's good. I think I'm gonna go grab one of these candle chandeliers as well. There, that's good. Yeah, you can see how long the lighting is taking to actually load in. It's fine. You can be, might do brown for you and orange. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. That's nice. You can practice little speeches. Everyone's gonna burn. Blarfy's gonna burn. The bear's name about to be changed from Smokey to Flamey. They can't prevent forest fires. They, well, first of all, they're not in a forest, so that'd be step one. Alright, this area out here, I put the swings. I don't know if we'll keep the swings. I thought they were cute. Yeah, we don't really have much else, do we? Looks like we are keeping the swings. And maybe a chess table out here? I don't remember how many chess tables we've put in, but this seems like a good spot for one. Oh look, and we have a Get Royal one, so it was meant to be. What chair have we been using? We've used this one. Where's the other one? This one. I like this one. There. It's great. Fire is encouraged here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We'll grab this lamp. And we're going to pretend that does something. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. There's an outdoor area. I should probably grab a bench. Been using these benches. Put those there. Are these... It's on the half. Whoops. Okay. I feel like my benches aren't lined up between the windows, and it's because I put them on weird tile parts. I think. Is that lined up? Maybe it is. Am I dumb? You don't have to answer that. You know what? I'm putting them there, and I'm just gonna put plants on either side, and then we're gonna call it a day. Plants. Huzzah, huzzah. I'm gonna grab this orange tree, because it's cheaper than the one that came with the pack. It's the same thing. No. This one. That one over there. There. It's symmetrical-ish. Saving. Only you can prevent castle fires, but we, I missed that one. That's funny. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. That's it! I need to write this down, because that's actually hilarious. Because I wanted to do an Inherited Manor t-shirt along with the sweater. The sweater's so soft. And the hat, but I couldn't, like... I didn't like the way just the logo looked on the t-shirt. I'm writing this down. Only you can prevent... I'm gonna call it Manor fires. But that's very funny. L&D is dropping off 2 hours later than usual. Ooh. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I can't fix it. But just trust that if I could, I would. Put these out here. Sure, why not? Alright. That floor is almost done. So now we just have like this sort of living area here. I think I'm going to put comfy furniture here because this looks like a good spot for comfy furniture. So we're gonna do these. Oh my goodness, didn't see that coming. I'll grab this set, that's fine. Let's see. How much space do we have here? Oh, that's right. This is the one that sinks into the wall. I love that. So that means we have like less space than we should have because it's weird. I don't like that it sinks into the wall. It makes me uncomfortable. You know? But also, it seems like it'd be such a nice place for a big furniture. I don't know what to do with this. Comments are filtering or I'm not paying attention. Probably me not paying attention. Probably. I'm being mad. I'm being mad at furniture. I want this. I want to like this. But look at it. Look at it be inside the wall. Who was in charge of this? Also, for anybody who missed my rant about this last time, this chair is not inside the wall. Right? So the sectional is inside the wall. The chair placed on the same tile is not inside the wall. So it's just like, it's just off. It's off in its position. It's very weird. I don't... Yep, oops. That's fine. Undo. Get rid of you, and you, and you, and you. Okay, fine. 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 See if I care. I do care. Can I use this? I mean, I can, but it's not great. I can make... I guess I could make a couch. And that would look slightly more believable sitting here at 3 tiles. Don't love it, though. Put these over here. Like, look at that. Look at what a basic, boring setup that is. What is this? Sad. That's what it is. Like, that's too big. Here, have a carved table. You know what? We're doing 2. They're not even gonna stack. They're just gonna have to be sitting separate. But they're there. What about circular? Like these? True, because those are like slightly different. They still sink in the wall if I put it back there. But if I put it here, it's less aggressive? Maybe, perhaps? Oops, this. Recolor this. I won't actually make it red. We'll put it back to the other color. Which, oh, was it just that one? Yeah, I'm dumb. Alright, there we go. And then... if we do the flat ones... oh, but then that's like so obviously clipping through the wall. I don't know. I don't know. I thought that maybe it being less obvious would be nice. Well, maybe if we put the... not these tables, the other tables. These tables here. I can punch buttons. Nope. It's a wrong button. And we disguise the clipping. And then we'll put a picture back there. A space game is tempting your wallet. I can't help you. I'm sorry. What should we put up here? We could put this again. Oh my goodness. Another one of these. It kind of works though. It's a big painting. We've placed it like 4 billion times already, but it is what it is. Alright, and then I probably will still put a couch up here. We'll just put it over here instead. Again, taking up a significant amount of space because I can, and it seems like a fun thing to do. Put another one of these here. Sure, why not? Coffee tables. That technically fits. Might scooch this back a little bit. it works. Lighting. Ooh. Oh, that's fancy. It's a little much for the space. I think that's an outdoor thing. Family loved the picture so much they printed it 100 times. Yeah, it'll be fine. Skinny corner plants. I do love a skinny corner plant. The primary skinny corner plant that I am aware of that I always use is in a different pack that we're not using. I'm gonna put fire in here though, because that seems responsible. Yeah, that'll be fine. Decorations. Indoor plants. Because it needs to be tall and thin, and my favorite tall, thin plant is in here, and I don't want to do that one. I don't like that one. I'm gonna leave that there. I actually don't super duper hate it. And then over here, do I have one that matches close enough? No, I don't. Okay. What about you? I don't think I've actually used this specific piece of furniture yet, so that's nice. There's something new, and we can put slightly fluffier plants over here. Or they hate each other so much they could only get one photo. Or that. Do they have the fake grass plants? We have kind of sort of fake grass plants. We've got, well, that's more of a bush. I should find a way to use these jungle adventure plants because they're very cool. This one's kind of nifty. This looks like it could believably be an indoor plant. I'll put you there, and you? You know what? Sure, you can be an indoor plant too. There we go. Isn't that nice? What about you? Yeah, because this one's always bigger than I think it is. So I'll put that over there. Perfection. I thought that would go on the desk. I'm gonna put a music here because I can. There you go. It's a spot to sit. Makes sense only a castle. I mean, I think so. The pampas grass feather looking thing. Oh, that thing. As far as I know, there are two good ones. One that came, like, what is this? It's tiny. One that came with the Dream Home Decorator. One that came with Eco Lifestyle. I like the Eco Lifestyle one better. Shocking, I know. And we don't have either of those, so I'm gonna go with these because it's greenish and nice-ish, and that works for me. This whole area is rather large. I might do bookshelves over here again because I can. Don't know what else I'd want to put in here. Preferably one that tiles would be great. Ooh, this one has like taller version and short version. It doesn't super duper tile, but it is kind of cute. Oh, does it only have two? It only has two. Boo. Okay. Just like because the stairs being there and everything, I thought that'd be kind of funny. Alas. Alright. I guess we could go back to this. Oh, reliable. Actually use the pack that was given to us. Wait, is this the one that clips through the ceiling? Yes. This one clips through the ceiling. I love this game. Alright. Books. Well, plants and portraits are different, okay? They're different. It's fine. It's fine. Get rid of this, see what other lights we still need. I think one of these. Yeah, we're getting to the point where the game is struggling to load the lights in, which means it's about time for me to be done decorating. If you're not also streaming, in theory, your game should run a little bit. Well, if we have the same hardware, and you're not also streaming to multiple platforms, in theory, that should help it run, in case you're like, oh man, if it's not running here, will it run for me? I think so. And if it doesn't, oops. All the more reason to try and make a micro inherited manor challenge. I'm gonna leave that the way that it is, because I want to. Where are we at? We're at 9:30. Oh, heck yeah! We've been live for 1 hour. We've done 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and a living area. We are cruising. Imagine the wall plant instead of a portrait. I'm sure that'd be great, but not right now. Because I like the portrait there. How many times have we used it? I think we've used it at least once per floor. Yep, there's one there. And there's one over there, and there's one there. So that's 2 on that floor. There might be a third one sneaking around here somewhere. I don't remember. It's a good picture. It's a great picture, and it's one of the few art pieces that I think actually goes with the building. So, are we leaving the swings there? I was going to. Because I don't know, they're cute. It could be a cute outdoor activity. I could put them in the middle. I can't really do this because then they'll swing through the wall, which is unfortunate. Well, maybe. Let's see. I could do this and get rid of this stuff very carefully. That might work a little bit better. Is that preferred? Ooh, then we could put another fountain up here. For absolutely no reason. Just because I want to. Ta-da! Okay. This is going pretty well. Oh, we're at nighttime. Let's be daytime. This is great because that means we can actually finish it. And then we can actually do the Bernie stuff next week, which will be great. Oh no. What are we doing here? Oh, I probably need to switch it out to this one. Nope, that's the wrong color. This one. Oh, that looks correct. Okay. Cool. We'll do that. Need some lighting up here real quick so we can actually see what we're doing. I love electricity. Water fountain for if they get thirsty while playing. Exactly. It's functional. Alright, how secret do we want this gambling room to be? Like, that's a question I need to know. Do we want to do a bookshelf wall, or do we just want to do a bookshelf wall? A bookshelf door, or we just want to do like a door? Do we want to make it cool and mysterious? Ooh. We could make it death themed in here. That'd be kind of funny. I'm gonna grab my tiles because I've been enjoying using these. I'm gonna grab my solid concrete wallpaper because I've been enjoying that as well as like a base wallpaper. There we go. Now you can't actually gamble unless you have the Star Wars pack, but I feel like it would be a bit of an open secret, right? Ooh, maybe. Oh wait, I don't know if your Sims can walk through this. That'd be nice if they could though, because I don't have the Brain, did you want to show up? I don't have the plant curtains because that's in the Blooming Rooms kit, which I'm not using today. Alright. I will do a bookshelf door. Bookshelf? No. It'd be nice if it was in there. Bookshelf door. Which one? This one, I suppose? Sure, why not? Grab that. Oh, that's a nice door too. It's a single door that takes 2 tiles. Awesome sauce. We don't have medium height bookshelf doors. Of course not. Of course not. Why would we? That'd be so convenient. Alright. This... Wow, I thought maybe one of these would match the door height. No reason, just optimism. Which is dumb, and I recognize that. But it won't stop me. Alright, there you go. There's our secret door into the secret gambling room where you can't actually gamble. That'll be fine. In case you get thirsty or you need to teach a cheater a lesson. Wow. Alright, what was I going to put up here? Chests, maybe? Boxes, maybe? I don't know. I don't know, and I don't know how much I care. We need some more doors. So, put a door there. And... neither of these are ideal door locations. I could put a door there. If I do that, though, I'm probably going to want to shrink this so they have more space to walk. I wanted to put plants and things up here because I felt like it. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, this room is going to be, not super interesting. Over to storage. We have enough bookshelves. We have enough dressers. It's time to explore miscellaneous. Wow, 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 wow. I like the idea of it being invite only and it's like crazy busy inside. I'm sorry for all the yawning. I kind of like the idea of this being more like a treasury type space. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe this is a hallway. Not suspicious at all. And then we do this, like, we're gonna go visit the treasurer, and then we put all the gold in here. All our very, very many chests of much gold. Alright. Wow, look at all that. We'll put some money in here too. There we go. I realize this is ridiculous and cartoony, and I don't care. Alright, and then we're gonna have a desk. A big old desk. This one. Right there, and then it'll be a nice comfy-ish chair. That looks good. There you go. And then what do I have that's like gold? Gold. Perfect. Okay. So we're put some gold around here so we can count it all. I feel like we did this before. Why did we do this? We had a room full of gold things. Was it in Tiny Town? Krista, hello, welcome in. The royal accountant. Exactly. Exactly. Why did we do this? I don't remember. But I remember trying to put like as many gold items as we could into a room. Alright, I need decorative items that look like they could be made of gold. Like that looks like gold. This looks like gold. There we go. This isn't really like gold, but it looks nice and that's gold on it, so it'll be fine. A golden ship. Yes, absolutely. Why not? And just pretend that this stuff is inside the chests, okay? Though that's actual fruit, though. It's not gold fruit. Okay. Ooh, that looks rich. Alright, put that over there. Trophies. I don't know. A couple of gold busts. Sure. I don't know about the trophies. A gold suit of armor. Yeah. This has booby traps in it. Keep you honest. Treasure. The game you played as a kid was like scavenger hunt in space, like Carmen Sandiego. Oh, interesting. You're playing a Lord of the Rings mod for Crusader Kings, and Sauron just abdicated his throne to the Witch King. Whoops. Plate of gold fruit from base game. I have not seen that yet. Hopefully I'll come across it here, otherwise I'll go do a separate search. I've got all that stuff. I already got that stuff in the castle somewhere else, though, so I don't care. Crowns and things, blah blah blah. This is like assorted treasures, not like... Ooh, that looks cool. I like that. We have some other treasures on display. That could be gold. Oop. There we go. Sure, why not? Other sculptures and things, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, let's put a couple of these up here. That seems good. That's a responsible thing to do. I would like for you to be evenly spaced, though. Okay, you're gonna have to move. Boop. Apparently those are new objects. Urns, very important. Okay, this is not the golden fruit bowl. No idea what it'd be called, though. Let me get rid of those. Gives you Indiana Jones vibes. Exactly. Okay. Is it in here? Because it's like a separate item, right? It's not a swatch of the fruit bowl. I think. So many fruits. Yeah, no, not there. No, I don't know. I don't see it here. And I don't know what it would be called. I'm gonna go back into maybe it's in sculptures. Vases, trophies, things and stuff and stuff and things. Fountain, a chicken, more chickens. It is its own thing, I was thinking. Alright, why can I not see it? I know it is a base game thing. Back to base game. Okay, how am I dumb? Let's see. Here's the curtains. There's some sculptures, because this is gold, but it's not that. That's all gold. Fans. Toys. Shirts. Food. Those are rugs. More decorations. These are wall decorations. It's not a wall decoration. There's fruit. There's a tea set. Is it in a different pack? Because I also thought it was a base game thing, but I'm not seeing it in here. So either we're all crazy, and or it's in a different pack. Is it an unlock item? I mean, I should have unlocks enabled. So maybe it's a get to work thing? I often think get to work things are base game. Do you know what I've been doing lately when I feel like I'm crazy? Okay, sometimes when I feel like I'm crazy and it has to do with The Sims specifically, is you can go here and you can actually go view the items in the game. In the packs on the website. Okay. So I thought maybe it was a get to work thing, like a career reward. There's the plant I wanted to use. I always use that plant. It's a great plant. Well, we're gonna have to explore that later. Could be city living. Ooh. I will look into that. Animal Crossing New Horizon has an item called Stack of Cash. Would be perfect, right? Be fantastic. We're all crazy here. Rose, what would you like? Let me know. As I look at the city living catalog. If it's not here, we'll go look somewhere else in the... Oh, yep. City living. Winner, chicken dinner. Most 70s disco cat. Well, we've learned I'm not the best at 70s disco. But I will try. Ooh, a lantern. I love lanterns. Okay, anyway. First, that. And then... a lantern. Oh, that's adorable. Alright, we need to get that later. Phoebes as example flower child. Oh, you're looking at me up here. Oh, I see. Well, I'm making it the Phoebes there. I don't have great reference for this. Can I just copy you and add more flowers? I feel like that's about what I've got. I got these flowers. I got this flower, which is not very exciting. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going with that for you there. We could do... No, I don't know if any of those are going to be super great either. We're not crazy. Well, a little bit. Just didn't want to be a cow anymore. Fair. I give you flowers. That's what I can do for you. Is this room a treasury? That's the idea. It's kind of cartoony and I'm too sleepy to care at this point. But hey, the good news is if you guys care, you can redo it. So there we go. We are at the classic I am out of decorating energy phase of the challenge. Oh, we need better lights though. I will get this light and put it here. Yeah. And also here. Excellent. Excellent. Discow disapproves. Well, if you join us on YouTube, you too can choose how to dress the cat up. Amaze, amaze, amaze. Huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. I need gambling. Alright. See, it's right next to the treasury. That's the funny part. Now for the tables, I don't know. Like, we could have them be different colors. We really can't do very much with the tables. We don't have the other gambling tables. We just have these. Which is, like, it's fine, I guess. It doesn't really have, like, a black swatch, does it? This one looks like it should be red and black, but it's not. I guess we'll go with it. Alright, put that in there. There you go. And I'm gonna go grab my wallpaper that I've been using everywhere. Put that in there. No, let's do that. There we go. Yeah, I don't... can I fit 3 tables in here nicely? Maybe not. Maybe we just do 2. Or do we just do 1? And then we have, like, spectators. No, we'll do 2. We'll do 2. That and that. And then, how about a nice little bar? Just a little guy. Oh, it has to be at least 2 tiles. Alright, that's fine. The gamblers must drink. Yes, yes, as long as we're being a horrible influence on the youth. Don't gamble, okay guys? It's bad. Don't do it. If you are going to do it, only do it with money that you're absolutely 110% sure that you're never going to need to see again in your life. Alright? Better yet, do what I do. Go to the arcade. It's more fun there. Alright. That's Jungle... Oh, Jungle Adventure does have a bar as well. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Anyway, there's my disclaimer. So with that being said, yes, let's make a dungeon for the degenerates. There's a bar. Okay, let's... This is a little tricky. Maybe I put this in the middle here. There's a bar. And then we can have gamblers on either side. There we go. That's good. And then we'll get a couple of bar stools. It's okay, it's a little crowded in here. Just a smidge. Put those there. That'll be fine. And then I think I'll put another chair over here for observation purposes. Maybe one of these. Maybe not. Alright. Maybe you? Maybe not you. Maybe back to this. Yep. Alright. And then we're gonna grab these. Nope. There we go. Perfection. And I'll put like a lamp or something there. Negative influence to the youths. Ford's not here. Fair. I know. I'm a horrible, horrible influence. If you have children, you probably shouldn't be here. I'm just doing all the worst things all the time. Horrible. Alright, I'm gonna put a little rug back here so that they can stand there and be comfy while they're standing and serving drinks. This is perfect. Objects by function, lighting, yes, ceiling lamps even. I want a light that hangs down a little bit lower, closer to the table, but I really can't do that unless I go with one of these, and I don't want to do one of those because it's stupid and gross, which leaves me no choice but to go back to lanterns. Which obviously I'm heartbroken about. So, put those on the walls, I guess. Oh, a little bit higher. Yeah, there you go. Nothing going wrong here. Did someone mention a lactation room? No, we don't need a lactation room in the tower. It'll be fine. Come gamble away your money, and if you're not out of money, you can gamble your child. It'll be fine. See, this rug looks nice. Oh, this one doesn't have, like, skulls and stuff. Which would be fine for this room, I suppose. Oh, behold. Oh, I don't have space for you upstairs. Hang on. Oh, you know what? You can come over here. That's fine. There you go. Alright. There's my gambling room. Treasury. Top of stairs. Now, for our private waltzy area. Do we have new plants with this pack? I think we do. We do. Yes, kind of. Okay. So we can work with these a bit up here. I think this tree is reasonably small enough we could put it up here. But I don't think that's realistic. So we're not going to do that. I do love lanterns. I love lanterns. I'm going to do a sticker sheet just of lanterns. That's a great idea. Alright, let's put that there, because I do want this to feel like a cute little private dancy spot. I think that'd be adorable. I'm gonna look at Jungle Adventure plants as well, because Jungle Adventure has some really good plants. They're not as world appropriate, but they are... Yeah, see, like, that's not gonna happen. But there are some nice ones. Like these. I do love these. Great way to fill up some space. Ooh, oh, I forgot we had the open air all natural toilet at our disposal. I'll throw that out here. I need to bring that in one of these times. No, wait. Wait, how far? Oh, this is raised twice. Hang on. This is a horrible degenerate thing to do, but I could. I think. I'll have to test this out and see if it works. But I think if I put that there, so it's just one up, I think your Sims can still use it. And then that would be like the bathroom for the horrible, no good, very bad, gambling people. There, so you don't gamble, kids. It'll make you pee in a bush. Nobody wants to do that. See, real life consequences. That's what the kids care about these days. No, you're supposed to go down another level. Down. Down. Thank you. Alright. There we go, and then I'll just have to do some other landscapey stuff there. Huzzah! Okay, anyway, I was supposed to have the packs filtered so I could try and look at this stuff, and then I got distracted by the bush. Because of course I did. Or like these plants. These are nice plants. And this one is so pretty. Look at that. Delightful. Alright, let's see. Open air natural toilet. Very fancy restaurant way of describing a pea bush. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, this is like a whole... I don't want that. That's not very organic. Alright. What colors? You do not come in other colors. Alright, well, that means we're going to be doing reds and yellows out here, I guess, which is fine if this came in those colors, but it doesn't. Much disappointment. Okay, should I put these out here? I'm going to put a couple of them, just because they're very fancy. So I think it's fair and reasonable to suggest that somebody as fancy as the Royals would have a gardener that was capable of caring for such very fancy plants. So I'll put those in there. I like this because it covers so much ground and it's a lot of cute colors. So I'll put some of these in. We do still have to landscape the rest of the area as well, and I really haven't decided what to do about that, but that should be fine like that. And I can't wait to playtest this and see that everything's broken. Put these plants in too, because they come with a pack, so I feel like that's fair. It's not very deserty, but this isn't supposed to be deserty. This is supposed to be magical and wonderful, and I'm gonna dance here with the love of my life, and we're gonna get engaged under the moonlight or something. There you go. What do you think? What do you think of that? What do you think of my story? I think we should probably switch the ground out for slightly darker dirt. This looks like our plants are gonna be dehydrated. There we go. And I know that they're all supposed to be dead, but whatever, it'll be fine. Mr. Fancy Plants. Exactly. I'm gonna scooch this out a little bit. So I can put lights in. What do I have? Ooh, do I have good outdoor lights? I got this. That's cute. Okay. There. See? It'll be great. I'll put one there and put one there. I know it's on the tile. I do not care. Then if I go to nighttime. Aw, see? Adorable. 12 meds to take and 2 supplements. Is that a chat record? I wouldn't be surprised. Get engaged next to the pea bush. See, Story, you understand true romance. You get it. Ooh, there's also these lanterns, though. They're pretty great. Enough with the lanterns. Alright. There's my pitch for a beautiful romantic waltzy garden. There's a telescope there, and I think I can grab my... Whoa, oh no, what happened? I clicked something. It's fine. It's cool. It's chill. Bench. Put a couple of these here, and then I want the telescope to actually appear to be centered, so we're gonna move it there. Yeah, that's nice. And then, well, I put a crow over here. I don't remember why. I will trust my past self. Okay, and then in here, I wanted to do just like a more, I don't know, chill private type area maybe? Because their first date was a pea bush. In The Sims, anything is possible. Including romancing somebody with a stinky, stinky bush. This might be a good spot to put some of these candles, which I do not use very often, for good reason. But if this is like a memorial thing, and then we do... I don't think a grave site's going to be super appropriate for in here, but I was thinking about it. No, I think like just a bench. A bench would be great. Objects. Oh look, we're already there. Hey look, a bench. See, just like for private family matters, you know, sometimes you gotta gather for reasons. And put all that, push that up a little bit. Yeah, that'll be fine. I want the candles back though. So I don't get to use these very often because they're in such a large group. But maybe we can do some today. This is how the fire started, guys. It's not the 4 million candles and lanterns inside. It was the like 8 that I put up here. That's nice. Look at that. Adorable. Hopefully it was used as a woohoo push for the date. Story, it's not my idea. Terry said. Blame Terry. Okay. It's Terry's fault. Speaking of literally nothing that we were talking about, I'm gonna grab more lanterns. I know. Shocking. Put those up there so we can see a little bit better. Yeah. See, I think that's nice. Decorations. Painting some posters. Let's see if we have smaller portraits that we could put in here. That's just music. Okay. This is the same one we've been using. Oh. Oh! How did I miss that there's another... What? We have this whole painty space? Excuse me? Okay, well we're swapping that out. It doesn't have a wood tone that matches, I bet. Nope. It sure does not. That's fine. We'll pretend. Alright, cool. Because now that's a different painting. See, I can mix it up sometimes. Alright, anyway, I was going for other things I was looking at. Because I think this is just all, once again, the same. Yeah, okay, maybe, what about you? There's some portraits in there. Can't use that one because it's a reward. Might go with these. They're not very exciting. But they'll serve the storytelling purpose that I need them to serve. Alright, so we're putting the bros over here. Oops. Oh no! And then there are ladies in here too, right? Yeah. Lady. I'll make sure that they're at the same height. Oh, the windows. Oh, the darn windows. Okay. So we'll do dude, 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 and then lady, lady. Oh, maybe we'll have to put one per wall. Okay, that's fine. It's not gonna be super even, but it's alright. There we go. Paintings. It sounded like a fake no. I would never do a fake no. My Onos are very serious. Let's do a bench again, because I can. And a smidge more greenery, I beg. Back to indoor plants, which are also outdoor plants. Coincidentally. There, see, I can just put that there, and then all my decorating's done. Easy peasy. You know what? I'm gonna throw one of these down. For kicks and giggles. Look at that. Look at all this life we've brought to this level. Saving. Our table. It's broken. I don't even remember what that reference is, but there it is. Okay, is that all the things? I mean, besides landscaping, but I think that's all that. So now we have to figure out what we're doing down here. What are we going to do landscaping-wise? I like this. I want this to be planty. It should probably be planty akin to the world plantiness. Oh, this world has things. Okay, maybe we can use the jungle adventure plants then. This is not a jungle adventure plant. Like that? Because this is like palms. There's some of these down by the water, so maybe we could bring one of those in. It's kind of big though. Probably stick with palms. Palms and lavender. That should be fine, right? What could go wrong? Don't answer that. Royal palm, majestic palm. Is it these little palms? No, not really. It's... Oh yeah, no, I guess maybe it would be closer to those. Heaven forbid they give us the world plants. And I don't use debug, so I used debug the first time and I realized that was a bad idea. So we don't use debug anymore. But we can put these trees in here. Like that. That'll be nice-ish. Sure, because then we got some shade happening. Why not? I may go in with a different dirt in here. That's like grass, though. I don't like any of these grasses. I think I'd rather do dirt. Just a little bit different, you know? There, okay. But then, oh, no, I'll do gravel. There we go. Solve all of our problems all at the same time. We'll just do gravel. Because then I don't have to worry about what the dirt looks like, and it helps retain moisture in the ground. Ha! Genius. Okay, so anyway, palms, and then also lavender and this fluffy yellow flower, which we don't have, but that's fine. We have these? It's not the exact same, but I was planning on using romantic garden stuff for some landscaping, so we're just gonna make it work. And I do like these. These are fun. Just, again, ignore the fact that it may not be world appropriate, okay? This is inspiration for when you have millions of dollars and can afford to import only the finest bottled water for your plants. Gravel is a great choice. It's like boulders, but tiny. How can you go wrong with that? That's a little bit on the large side. Okay, maybe no. Maybe not. More little yellow flowers. Oh, this looks good. Okay, we'll bring these in. I like this one. This is good. Okay. I'll probably bring some rocks in next and then go in with more flowers. Probably some of the lavender. Because that is in the world and we are using purple as well as yellow quite a bit in this build, so that would make sense. Oh, look at it. It's so cute and pretty. Okay. Rocks, though. Rocks are very important. What color are the rocks in this world? Do we really know? Man, most of the ground is covered up. Hang on, we're driving over to the beach. Oh, they're quite white. Is this limestone? What is this? Alright. Well, guess we're going with the default swatch then? I'll put something cool on the rock, like I'll put a sculpture or something, probably. Because just the rock is a little bit boring. But I needed something to break up all this texture of plant. There, that'll be better. Okay. What do I have for fountains, actually? Let's find out. Lily pads, that's not gonna help us very much today. Flower fountain, those fountains. Oh, this is cute. Terracotta fountain. I wonder where the splash is on this. Because I can use move objects to place it like on the rock. And it would be super fun if I could have it sort of land in itself, you know? Can you imagine? But I have absolutely no way of knowing if that's actually going to work or not. Wait, is that sunk in the ground? Hang on. Oh, it is a little bit. Oh, that's so fun. Okay. Because, like, imagine it's like, whoosh, whoosh, you know? Oh, that'd be so cool. I already have that one. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. I like this. I want this to work. So I'm going to try and get this to work. That'll be fine. Gnomes? I don't know about gnomes, man. Lavender. Bring some of that in. Sure. I don't think I'm going to put anything else in smaller than the lavender. I think the lavender will be the last layer. Is it just this one size that they gave us? Let me check. Yep. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't quite match the base game version of the exact same flower because why would it? So I don't really want to mix and match it with that. I'd rather it just all be the same. I think it's lavender. Sensational shrub. Neighbors will come sniffing around. So it is, but they named it something else to hide the fact that it doesn't match, probably. They're embarrassed. There, look at all that purple and yellow. It's so cheerful. A royal gnome of the garden. Do we have gnomes? Do we have a royal gnome? We have a handful of decorations here. I don't see a gnome. I don't see a royal gnome. What a missed opportunity. Horrendous. Now there's this little guy, which is kind of fun, but not super useful right now, so we'll ignore that. Alright. Anyway, there's a garden. I think it's nice. Look forward to seeing how the fountains work. I think these monkey bars would be nice to have, just because they're, like, kind of cute. They sort of fit the vibe, but I don't know where I'd put them. Unless I put them up here with the garden. I could. Whoops. Come here. No, here. I think technically that would work. It looks a little bit silly, but it's also kind of fun, and I want to playtest it. I want to see. I want to know. Castle just gets better and better. Well, thank you, Caitlin. That's very nice of you to say. I have gnomes and a crown. Do I? Do I though? Do I have a crown that I could realistically put on a gnome? Alright, let's look for a gnome. Gnome. Because everybody's already wearing a hat, you know? So, like, let's say I do that. What crown do you believe I should put on the gnome? Because I could do this, but then there's a pillow on his head, you know? That's not very helpful. I've got these masks, but that's not... Well, actually... Wait, is this facing the right... Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. It's so close. I would need to use... I'd need to use the shelf hack, but that is hilarious. I think we might actually be able to put a mask on this gnome in particular because of the face angle. Oh, but do I have... Because it needs to be a shelf so that I can place it on the wall and like slide it up and down. That one. Into wall. Hello wall. And then we go back to decorations. I don't remember where it was. Clutter? Royalty and legacy? Yeah. Okay, so hang on. I might be able to get this to work. So I need to put you here, pretty much. Just so that I can make sure that the mask is at the right level. I think that's right. Okay, and then we pick where we're going to put the gnome, like maybe here. And then we hold Alt, and we should be able to put the mask on the gnome. We're pretty close. It's not a perfect fit, but it's pretty good considering that this is not supposed to work. There you go. There, that's what I've got for you. Obviously, gnomes wear crowns over their hats. You know, the animations for the monkey bars go, but still something for you that it's next to the railing. It's fine. I don't know what you're so worried about. Alright, there's a garden with a gnome, so I hope that you're happy about that. Is there other landscaping we should do? I think so. I think probably. I want to have landscaping out here. I want these plants, but I don't do debug plants anymore because when I did it, I shouldn't have done that. Don't know what happened there with the words. These are the wrong palms, though. We don't have the right ones. Like, look. Oh, gosh. Okay. I guess this is what it's gonna be then. I have these palms out here. Okay. It's just how it goes. Resize those a little bit. It'll be fine. And some shrubs. Hey, we got some spiky-ish plants over there. I can bring in some spiky plants. That'll be fine. Alright. I might even size it up. Oh yeah. Heckin' big spiky plant. Super scary. Do not touch. Very spooky. Some of these giant lavenders, because apparently that's the thing that grows in the wild around here. Alright, put those down. I don't know if this will, like, clip inside. Oh, no, not really, just a smidge. Alright, I might put that out here to aid in the overgrown look. Does it clip in? It does a little bit, but it's not anything I'm going to worry about because it's probably all going to burn anyway. Yay! Alright, so grab those. Look at that. Look at how overgrown this is. It's so spooky and overgrown. I think I want my little thistle plants back too. I like these. They can be overgrown still. See, look at them. Massive. Clearly nobody's been around to take care of this property in a while. And probably some rocks too. It's like rubble falling off the castle. Sure, why not? Saving. Okay, here's my proposal. Because it's 10:20 p.m. and I think, obviously p.m., and I think that we've furnished everything that we need to furnish. So I'm gonna do a tour, and then I'm gonna take a break, and you guys can think about the tour. And then when I come back, we can see if there's anything that we've missed, and then go through and take screenshots. I'm not going to start burning tonight, just because that's going to take a while, and I'd rather do it all in one stream. But I believe that we are officially fully furnished, which is a big deal. Terrain paint. I didn't think about terrain paint, because I don't often do the terrain paint in the deserts, because it can look weird. We have some really nice terrain paint with this pack that I keep forgetting about. I don't think we're using any of them here, but they are nice. Cause yeah, like what are we gonna do with the terrain paint? Like a little bit of wet garden bedlam, maybe. Just a little bit for some texture, but like, yeah, I don't know. It's just like shadows more than anything, but the ground here is already so textured, you know? Anyway, let's do a tour, and then I'll take a break. And then we'll take some pictures. I think that's about all we've got to do today. And then that means that I can go to bed. And y'all can go to bed. And then we can regroup next week while we burn it down and start plotting out the rules and whatever. So on the basement level, here's a look at the basement level. There's a fountain here. You're not going to touch this. There's a pool here for you to restore at some point. Figure that out. Pool, reservoir, I don't know. I'll write it into the challenge once I figure out more about how the world works. Now this connects to the guard chambers here, so this is a way underground to get over to the secret dungeon. So there you go. The pool needs water. That'll be something that you'll do on the in the challenge. And over here we have the Painterly dungeon, so that you can kidnap your political prisoners, which is going to be super duper fun. You can let them out to the gym for good behavior, or as a bad behavior room. Each one of these rooms should be enough stuff set up that the only fun thing they can do is paint, in theory. So they should be able to take care of their needs. They should be able to sleep and use the bathroom and get washed up and get a glass of water, and get a snack out of the lunchbox. But then the only like fun thing to do, because there's not a mirror, there's not music, there'll technically be their phones, I guess, which is a bummer. We might, do we have, excuse me guys, do we have a lot trait that will make it not do phones? Don't care about that. Regal residence, ooh la la, we'll have to look into that. Off the grid, we probably will have it start at least as off the grid. I'll think about that. Alright, you guys can go back up there now. Anyway, so that's how that was set up. So hopefully they will just be able to paint and you can like get money that way. So it'll be good. Not gonna burn the water. There's water down here. It'll be fine. So that's the idea, is to help you make money. That's all set up there. And your sim likewise should be able to get their needs met over here fairly okay. Or if you need to like run around and do things, as long as you have the lot loaded in. So as long as you're staying on this lot, you should be able to go and do whatever you need to do, and they'll stay in the dungeon. If you leave the lot, they may not stay in the dungeon. Just a heads up, but it should be fine. On hollow grounds for less taxes would be interesting. Is that something I have? On hollow, oh I do. An exciting punch of terror. Possessed TVs, netherworld treasures, lord bills, living or dead. There's something here for everybody. Interesting. We'll have to look into these. We'll have to think about this. I want to know a little bit more about how the pack works before I start throwing lot traits in there. Anyway, so those are for good behavior. These have benches, so they're just slightly less nice rooms for your less nice political prisoners, but there you go. Off the grid will hopefully stop the phones. Anyway, there's the dungeon. Isn't that nifty? Back to the upstairs. We have 2 gates. You can go in either one. It really doesn't matter. Once you get inside, I have 2 sort of stable type areas set up. This is really mostly just to fill some space. If you have animals, you're more than welcome to get animals and use animals and put them in here and all that jazz. But they probably won't be in the challenge rules. It's just a handy thing to have. And then sword fighting practice, again, to take up some space. Over here is our garden that we just did, which when we go into live mode, to burn things and to do, well, we should playtest first. I guess that's what we could do. We could do playtesting. That's a good idea. We'll do that when I come back from my break. Do some general playtesting to make sure it actually works. We'll see how all this fountain stuff works out. Over here, this is where you're going to start the challenge, so you'll have all of your needs met in here with the beds and small kitchen and all that jazz, so that should be helpful. This is a woodworking room and just a storage room. This is more for decoration than anything else, and a blacksmith shop because I thought that was clever. That's what we've got there. We were having issues with the wall being connected all the way around, causing ceiling problems. So we forced a split with this like wastewater type thing. So that's why that's there. Let's see, and then if we go over here, this is an empty pool, which you will fill as part of the challenge. Out here we have sort of indoor-outdoor ceremony space and a small area for a little press conference thing, which again, haven't had time to play, so we'll have to work on that and learn how things work. Going through here, see, like, this is a double door. It should work, but we'll play test it and make sure it works. Have a small lobby here so you can sit and wait for your appointment with whoever you're here to see. We have bathrooms here, which is important and exciting, and the toilets dump out into the wastewater. Haha, storytelling. Coming down the hallway, we have not kitchen, this is dining. We spent a lot of time in the dining room, but this ended up setting the color palette for the rest of the build, so I think it was well worth it. I think it turned out pretty nice. Pretty alright. It's grown on me. It has grown on me, so that's that. I just realized I didn't use this pattern tile, like, anywhere past the second story. I don't know if I want to. Like, I kind of like the more plain tile, but I don't know. You could do it if you want to. Over here we have kitchen garden. We have benches, because of course we do. And then a small area for people to sit and eat over here. And that's the kitchen. I don't hate the kitchen. I think it feels nice and rustic, which is good. So there's a kitchen. Going down this way through the back. Okay, I do have lights in here. Through the back entry hall, we have what I was going to try and make into a laundry room, but then I don't have a laundry day, and I don't know. I tried. And then over here is area for servants and whatever. If you decide to rent these out to roommates, or if you decide to have host clubs to help you clean, like, you've got a lot of possibilities for how you can utilize this space. Or you can just leave it alone and get rid of the door so that your sim doesn't wander back here. Totally up to you. Let's see. Oh, throne room. This is the throne room. I should show you this one in the old first person. So this is what the throne room looks like. It's not super exciting. It's kind of small, but maybe that's nice. Maybe it's nice to have a slightly smaller area so your meeting is more private. But that's what the throne room looks like there. Whoops. And then next to it, we have the ballroom, which also has a fancy spot for the royal people to sit along with their favored guests, and everybody else has to stand or sit over here in these chairs next to the busticated windows. Here's a dance floor. This dance floor is placed on top of flooring tiles, in case you're wondering where the dance floor came from. This is an item that you can see through from the new pack, and then we put a marble floor behind it to make it look pretty. This is a museum space of sorts with all sorts of family heirlooms, which we'll have you collect over the course of the challenge. This is a library. It's a nice library. Maybe one of the goals will be to own all the books. There's a bathroom and then the stairs down to the dungeon, which we've already covered. This is sort of a memorial garden type space. I would like to have quest lines for you to be able to use these swords, but that'll have to rely on you using the honor system, not actually use the swords until then, or you can sell it for money. I guess that'd be pretty nice too. But yeah, here's like a garden where you can put all the dead people and go wandering the tombs and whatever. Dead people, throne room, library. Oh, speaking of dead people, here's some funeral stuff over in this space, which you should be able to swap out here pretty easily to continue to get nice screenshots and everything. So if you're like, oh, I want to get married, there's a wedding arch, and if you're like, oh, I want to host a funeral out here, I don't know if this is the right item, but you switch it out. And so I was trying to make that convenient for gameplay purposes, to have it set up, but then you can, like, just switch things around without having to dig around in your household inventory and all that jazz. So there's that. More empty space that I just don't care about. Upstairs, here's the second floor of the ballroom, so you can see there's still space to sit and watch and hang out. Here's a space for live performers. So that's all pretty and everything. You should be able to get some really nice screenshots. I hope that you can. I really hope that you can. Over here is sort of a grading room type space, a small bathroom, just to get ready for your performance. We put a tea machine there. Again, if your sim is just wandering places, delete the doors. The locking doors thing doesn't really work very well right now, so if you need to delete the doors to keep people, that'll be fine. So I think there should be a clock. Did I not put a clock down there? This clock? How about this clock out here? All you need is some baby shower stuff. We got all 3 major life events in one space. I don't think I can do baby shower without the pack. But yeah, you're right. If we had the pack, we definitely put baby shower stuff out there. Also on this level, we have a gym space so you can work out. That's important. Also another bathroom. We have creative type space, so a desk where you could potentially put a computer if you decided you wanted a computer. Archaeology stuff, painting stuff, which apparently are family legacy paints, as we've discovered here, so painting is going to be a big thing for this challenge. In another bathroom, because of course. So there's all that. Oh, then over here, this is more in mind for like the young royals to come hang out and play, so they can sit down and talk things. They can play piano, they can drink, they can have a duel, they could try and sabotage the family tree. Lots of event space. Lots of opportunities over there. There's some outdoor seating as well. Speaking of outdoor seating, if we go up to the 3rd floor, here's a spot for more press conferences. Grab a snack, grab your notes, and sit down and listen. Good things. Data's trying to vacate the premise again. I'm sorry. RMJ's heading to bed. Thanks for hanging out with us. Sleep well. Jamie likes the dual bar. Excellent. Some people thought it was a little bit too bloody. I think it's fantastic. More empty space I don't care about. There's that. Yes, and then we're going to move on to the bedrooms, which this is where we started today. Was with this bedroom. So there's a bedroom. Wow. Crazy. We did this bedroom last stream, so this is like the king and queen's bedroom. It's a little bit more fancier. We've got a bathroom of epic proportions. A little bit of a spot here for your night watchman to sit and make sure you don't get murdered, because that would be awkward. We did this bedroom today as well. This is more like a child's bedroom, so that's how that is looking, and then a little bit of an outdoor play space between them. This is all getting burned down. Most of the furniture will not survive, so it'll be fine. This is more like a teen room. We're preparing to give speeches and podium and whatever. We've got an audience, just a slightly more interesting room there. There's a look down at the memory garden courtyard thing as well. So there's that room. Oh, and then we did some seating out here and a bookshelf, because what else are you going to do? If we go up to the final floor, we have a treasury room with all sorts of gold things in it. We have here a gambling room. Now, these are game tables. Technically, you can't actually gamble unless you have the Star Wars pack. Gambling is not a base game feature. I do not endorse gambling, but it's for vibes. So it's a super secret little room to go back, have a drink, lose all your money. You can also come out here to our very, very romantic little private garden area to have a little 2-person waltz and get married, and I thought that would be adorable, so that's what that is. Ignore the monkey bars. They're perfectly safe. Here's a slightly more small, private, family matters type memorial chapel. You can come in here and you can think about your old family members and how dead they are and how they'd like to see you again, but they won't because they're dead. And whatever else. I don't know what you do with dead people. You love the garden waltz. Well, I'm glad that you like it, Indy. RMJ's making jokes, but that's fine. There's a crow over here. Just a random crow. I don't know what we can do with the crow, so I'd like to do some gameplay with that. Figure that out. I haven't done a ton of crow gameplay. I've done a little bit. Not enough to really know all the possibilities. So we might leave that there. We might take it away. And then there's the top of the towers, which you do not have access to, and I don't think we need access to, because we have enough stuff happening. Is that an unpainted triangle? Wow. So anyway, that's the castle. We have done a whole lot. Does anybody want to guess how much the lot is worth? We'll look at the lot price. I'll take a break, stretch, grab a drink. You know the rules. Then when I come back, I think I'll bring a sim here. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to save this, go back, duplicate the save file, go into a new save file, and bring a sim in just to make sure that we don't like lose anything. And then we'll see how the lot works. If it works perfectly, we'll come back to the save file to duplicate it again, so that no time has passed and whatever, but it's looking pretty spiffy. All right, let's see how much it is. Joshy, hello. How's it going? $10 bajillion. You're gonna guess 457,125. 300,000? I think we were at 300,000 by the time we were on the second floor. Let's find out. We're at 875,293 simoleons. Remember your 7-story mega mansion? This is not 7 stories, it's only 5. So this is as close to a million simoleon build I think as I've ever gotten. Terry, very close. Well done. Gotta build down. I don't want to build down. I've already got a dungeon. That's enough down for me. Alright, we're saving, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a break. When I come back, we'll be in a fresh save file just so that if we mess anything up, it doesn't, like, matter because we have a backup. And we'll do some playtesting and make sure all these wonderful features actually work. If you've been waiting for an excuse to go to bed, now's the time. Otherwise, I will see you in a few minutes. Hey, my button worked. It's crazy how when you push the right buttons, things actually work out. All right, we're back. It's a copy of the save, so we're going to move into the castle with myself. Which obviously I won't have enough money, but that's fine. Let's see how well this loads. So yeah, we're gonna do some playtesting, see if we can like double check everything. Hopefully everything will work. I don't see why it shouldn't. And then we can go to bed. And then come back and burn this all next week, and it'll be great. And items removed. Wow, 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 wow. So you can go away. You we shall keep. Excellent. Hooray. Huzzah. So we want to make sure all the doors and stairs work primarily, because that's usually the thing that I miss during playtesting. Confirm, furnished, blah 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 blah. Alright. Let's see what happens. You go to bed, I'll get up. Okay, fair. Fair. How many fireplaces? Did we put any fireplaces in here? I don't know. No lactation rooms. Oh my word. There's plenty of space. Okay. Here's me. Here's the castle for scale. Banana for scale? Nah. Plum bob. Alright. So first, let's see if we can walk through both of these gates, which we should be able to do with the plants. I don't see any reason not to, but here we are. Alright, you are now in the way, so you can go down here, I guess. Alright, good. And can we walk over here? We sure are thinking about it. You know what I should probably do is, disable, disable needs, maybe, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Anyway, can you walk through this door? You can! How splendiferous. Can you go climb down this ladder? We can climb down the ladder. Okay, excellent. And then can you go here? Hopefully we'll go through the underground, not through the above ground. Alright, perfect. Excellent. This is so fun! I love playtesting. It's riveting content. Alright. We can walk through there though, so that's good. And then we can go here. I should be able to go in here. Easy peasy. Brush our teeth real quick. Oh, I do want to make sure freestyle painting. Make sure that we can actually paint on these, because I was a little bit worried about it with the sink and everything right there. The tadpoles are swimming through the wall. That's a little bit upsetting, but it'll be fine. Alright, perfect. Looks like we can in fact paint down here. Okay, I don't actually need you to finish the whole painting. Alright, good. So that counts for that. I think that's fine. Can we do all of these things? You don't need to paint anymore. We're good. Yep, we can do that. Sure. You can like fitness. Why not? Alright, that works. And can we punch stuff? We can. Alright, cool. So that's all. That's all well and good. Stairs are my main priority for testing. I'm not going to sit in like every single chair because some of them very obviously will work. But I do want to make sure we can get through all the rooms. So like I'll go into this room next. And then I wanted to see, can we like rename, put an inventory, mount, make heirloom. Okay, so we can access all those things. View inspired work. Explore, blah blah blah. Nap, blah blah blah. Alright, we don't need to do all that. Can you come out here? Please, let's make sure the platform doesn't mess with the door. Perfect. We could fantasize about weddings, make sure that works. Hold press conference. Level 4? Oh my word. Alright, yeah, I'm thinking about getting married. How exciting, how exciting. Been there, done that. Alright, let's take a look at these fountains. How are they doing? Nailed. Oh, so close. So, I will need to move the fountain a little bit. I'm going to try to make changes in the original file. I'm going to make a note. Move fountains. Because that way if we cook anything... Flimsy, welcome back. If if we cook anything or this started paintings or whatever won't actually, like, matter. That looks good, though. That's falling in there. Our little gnome is wearing a little mask, just like we set it up. Oh, looks like that door works. Oh, the mailbox. Alright, I'll write that down, too. Mailbox. Whoops. Oh, there's an eagle. Hello. Nice to see you here. These should all work. So we'll go check those. Can you, like, come around this way? Thank you. Oh, I wanted to check the weather, but I don't have seasons enabled right now. Alright, toilet stalls will work, so that's dandy. We can dance. Did I actually end up putting... Oh yeah, I did. There's speakers there. Okay, so we can dance over here. Hopefully, theory. Since when do they have eagles? They must be in this world. Because I just saw one fly by. Yeah, we are not dressed for a ball. That is not... Okay, that's fine. Was I worried about any of these chairs? I don't think so. We should be able to sit in all these just fine. Alright, stop dancing. You have playtesting to do. Good job. Okay, that should work. Planters. Let me make sure that these work. I'll get some vegetables here. Open the seed packet. All onions. 12 onions. Okay. I'll make sure that all the planters work. They should all work. Gosh, that is insane. Yeah, I'm not leaving all onions in there. That's ridiculous. Don't want to burn it down too early. No, no, no. Again, one of the reasons that I decided to, go ahead and test in a separate file so I can fix things later if I need to. Like not having all onions in the flower pots. I'm not gonna do that. Looks like we can reach all the flower pots. I don't know why or planters, whatever. I don't know why we're going such a weird pattern. And then let's see if we can sit in this far chair, because if we can sit in that, we should be able to sit in all the chairs, you know. Okay, perfect. So that all works, bippity boppity boo. Ooh, we need to make sure we can sit in these chairs as well. That's gonna be important. Walk, 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 walk. Oh, sit. Sit down. Oh yeah, super royal. Alright, cool, 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 cool. Don't need to sit there anymore. Can we get into this bed? That's a slight concern I have as well. Yep, walk, walk, walk. Good job. Look at you go. Yep, okay, perfect. Can we get into the bathtub? I don't see why we wouldn't be able to, but we'll double check. We should be able to use the bathroom as well. Playtesting, yeah, I think we got all the building and decorating done that we need to, so I'm gonna make sure that some of the more difficult to guess objects are working. I'm not gonna playtest every single thing. Like this chair. Can we sit in this chair? So I know we can sit in these chairs, but like, can we sit in that chair? You know, begin. Need for food, want toast, don't have bread, so you warmed up a bagel. Close enough. Yes, and then after we playtest, we'll go to bed. We can all sleep, and it'll be great. Yeah, see, we can sit there. That's fantastic. Alright, so that's... I think that's all the troublesome parts of the first floor checked. Alright, now we have to make sure that all of these stairs work. So, we're going to go to these stairs. Go through the door. We're going through the door. There we go. Make sure that we can go up these stairs, then we'll make sure we can go down the other stairs. That'd be great. Cheddar jalapeno bagel. Fantastic. Then you can put toilet and bathtub close like that. Yeah, so for bathtubs, the secret for bathtub, I literally don't care about that. The secret for bathtubs is you have to get in on the faucet side. So as long as the faucet side is open, it works. Just like, yeah, so you see the faucet side is open, so you can get in on this side. Just like for beds, the bed tile to get in the bed is actually the middle tile, so you can put anything you want over the foot of the bed and the head of the bed. But as long as this tile is open and accessible, your Sims can get in and out of bed. That's fantastic. Alright, where was I? I was up the stairs. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Am I worried about any of this working? Not really. It's all quite spacious. I'll double check the stairs. So we'll go over here and then go down the stairs. down the external stairs. I've got the hiccups now, but it's fine. Okay, cool. And then can we go here? Go down those stairs. Perfect. And if I say go here, we go up the outdoor stairs. Perfect. We are really getting our steps in today. Alright, and can we go through the curtains to get inside here? We can. Delightful. Delightful. And yeah, all this should work. I think, let's make sure that we can get in the bathtub, because I did put the towels there, which might interfere with the tile. Nope. Perfect. Alright, cool. You don't actually have to take a bath. That's fine. I'm not worried about any of that working. I did want to test the swings, so we'll test the swings next. Local grocery store sells some from the bakery section. Oh, that sounds really nice. I miss good bagels. I should learn how to make them. Alright, look at that go. We got swings. Fantastic. Do I care about any of this stuff? That all looks like it should work. Let's make sure we can get back inside around this way. Perfect, thank you very much. We'll go in this bedroom next. Perfect. So we can sit here, practice speech, freshen up, blah blah blah. Alright, good. Can I put on a crown? No. Bummer. Can listen to music. That's great. I should be able to get into this bed. Easy peasy. Our big fancy royal bed. Alright, good. And I'm also going to make sure that I can... No, I don't really care about that being an heirloom. I would like to make sure that we can access the closet stuff. I don't think that should be an issue. Yeah. It's from a weird angle for whatever reason. But I'm sure that's fine. Okay, and then let's go into our gigantic bathroom. Make sure that we can, in fact, use the toilet and wash our hands and take a bath. Yep, perfect. Okay, so gigantic bathroom works. You're feeling flirty. Good news, you're alone. I'm gonna go up here. Oh yeah, the eagles are screaming too. There they go. Bye. It's nice knowing you. Back up these stairs. I think this is the only stairway to this floor. Yeah. Okay. We should be able to get... No, don't make it an heirloom. Go sit... Come back here and sit down. Grab a serving. No. Are you hungry? There. UI cheats to the rescue. Anyway. Go over here. Check this out. Make sure we can sit in our grand treasury room. You see all the gold? Very fun. Very fun. Yeah, that all looks good. Let's go talk to the crow. Socialize. Let us feed him. That seems like a good use of our time and money. I don't know what all we can do. We can do gifts? Need to look into that. Telescope should work, but we'll double check. Oh, we don't have music out here. That's going to be important. Okay, music and upper garden. Write that in my notes. Music in upper garden. Okay, I'll fix that. What's happening in June? So I've been having issues with TikTok as a streaming platform. So in June, I'm going to start streaming on Twitch instead of TikTok. YouTube will all still be the same. And I'll still post on TikTok, but I'm not going to be using the streaming software for TikTok anymore. I'll be on Twitch instead because it's just been a headache, and I'm ready to be done with it. So if you enjoy hanging out with us, highly recommend joining us on Twitch or YouTube, because I'll keep being there for a long time. But yeah, we forgot to put music out here, so I've got that in my notes, so I can do that. Let's go make sure that we can sit and play games. Yeah, because we can play cards with other Sims, but we can't actually gamble, which is fine. Do more as we build a relationship. Yeah, I need to look into that. Not now, though. For now, we playtest. We can sit. The crow just vanished. I'm sure it's fine. Okay. So that's most of my notes. I haven't tested this staircase yet, so we'll test that out. Make sure that we can go down these stairs. Excellent. I'd be really bummed if there was an issue there. Let's see. We should be able to sit over here. This is not actually like a You can't click on it and challenge someone to a duel, so you'd have to have someone be in your group and then walk there with them and then challenge them to a duel, but that should work pretty well. Alright, cool. I think that's the whole building? I don't see anything else that I'm worried about working or not. Lots and lots of passageways to walk through and wander and get lost. Everything that I was worried about working or not seems to be working. Did I forget to click something I said I would click on? Let's see, we did that, we did that stuff, we did that stuff, did all that stuff, and we checked out the dungeon. So I think... Hello? There you are. Play a little song. I think that's the playtesting then. Cool, let's go back to the actual save file and fix it up according to our notes. Back to the main menu, save, sure, why not? I almost forgot, this is very important. Very, very important. Hang on, I'll get the game loading while I bring the other thing up. We're going back to this one. If you scroll all the way down, I have a post office box. I have a tumbler that I drink my Dr. Pepper and other beverages out of, and it broke, and I was very sad, and I have a new one now, but it's naked. It doesn't have any stickers on it, so if you'd like to swap stickers with me, send me stickers, and I'll send you stickers back. I do ask that you put your return address inside the envelope, because sometimes the post office, like, messes up the outside of the envelope, and then I can't read it. But then, if you send me stickers, I will send you some of my stickers in exchange, and then my tumbler will have stickers on it, and I won't feel like it's missing its clothes anymore, because it's very awkward. Next week is Inferno week. Yes, so we'll be burning the whole place down next week. Make a copy as always. Always have extra copies of the save. Back up the save, and then we'll burn it down, and we'll figure out what we want to do rules-wise. I'm going to do my best to get some gameplay done so I have a better grasp of the pack. Again, life just will not stop lifing, and I'm very sad about it. So we will have to do that. This I had to move over a little bit to make sure that the water was going to line up, so that... Check. Mailbox. Moving in the summer, just figured you packed your stickers. Oh no! I trade so bad. Darn. Well, in the future, if you think of it, I will always trade stickers. I was just thinking of it now because I had one that was absolutely covered in stickers. Some from family, some from friends, some from you guys, and I was like, you know what? We need to do that again because that was fun. Mailbox. That's what else we needed because I completely forgot about a mailbox. Also, outdoor trash cans. Okay. So that's what we're going to put out here. We're going to put... Oh, the mailbox has to be literally outside. Well, that is so dumb. Okay. There's our very, very royal mailbox. And then I'll make sure that we have an outdoor trash can. I think we have one over here. I feel like I put one by the kitchen. Did I not? Nope. Well, we have one now. Whoopsies. Okay. Mailbox. Check. And then the last thing we need to do was add music up here. Now, we don't have outdoor speakers, which means if we put music out here, it's going to get rained on and break, which is a bummer. And there is one way that would be fairly easy to kind of sort of fix it. We could take a diagonal half gable here and try and make it match our other roof pieces. So I want to make it the same height as the fence because it's going to delete the fence. So we can do that and then grab our same shingles, and then I have to figure out what roof trim we're using. Where's the sun? There it is. Ugh. This one? Probably? Nope. Yep, that one. Okay, cool. So I'll put that on there and grab the same wall texture. So if I put that there, then I should be able to put a speaker on the wall. And then it should not break. Residential wall speaker. Is this the one we use downstairs? No, we use the new one. We use this one. That's right, I remember. So we're gonna put a couple of these out here, and they shouldn't break that way. So that's a win. I'm just gonna carry your trash across the castle, which is an all-day event. Yep. I mean, you can like move stuff, it'll be fine. I have to see if you have anything that withstands water. It'd be ideal, because otherwise it'll get washed off, and that would be sad. What pack is the rock speaker from? I think that's from... It's one of the two newer kits. Let me scroll down for the 1,000 years. I want to say it's Tea Time Solarium. It might be Garden to Table. No, I think it's this one. Also, I didn't end up with either of these kits. I meant to buy them. I was just unable to log onto the computer and purchase them before the marketplace was launched. And now you're only able to get them through the marketplace, so I will not be getting those because I'm not going to support the marketplace because I don't like it. So I guess I'm out. I'm done with kits now. What I have is what I've got. But I think that's where the rock speaker's from. Also, the rock speaker, not actually an outdoor speaker, as Indy discovered. It actually breaks in the rain, which is really dumb. Like, if you're gonna have a speaker that looks like a rock, it should be able to withstand the rain, but what do I know? Clearly nothing. Okay, I think that's everything. We're a little ahead of schedule now, but I really don't want to like start burning, as I was saying, before we like right now, because we're gonna stream for what, 20 more minutes and then be done. So I think this is where that's gonna sit. Then I'll probably just end a little bit early, go to bed, be a good thing. Yeah, I can't think of anything else that we need to do here. Maybe a column over here, that might be nice. Whoop, that's way up in there. There, yeah, that's kind of nice. I kind of like that. I'll rotate it a little bit. But yeah, I think that's it. So we're gonna come back next week and burn it all down. And then work on writing the actual rules for the challenge. If I am unable, outside of my currently scheduled stream time, which is Friday nights, if I'm unable to play any significant amount of the game to get to know the pack better, I will stream that on Friday nights as we're like in conjunction with writing the rules, just to get a better idea of how the pack works, so I'm not writing rules that are impossible and so on. If you'd like to join the playtesting, I am going to be giving away a couple of the sweaters and hats that have the Inherited Manor logo on them to playtesters as a thank you. I don't know, depending on how people sign up, I don't know if I'll be able to give them away to everybody, but I'll at least get a couple of codes out there. So if you'd like to join the playtesting part of it, you can join using this very ugly button that I just added today. The Inherited Manor Challenge Discord server. So playtesting will start up in a week or two here. So you guys will help me make sure the rules actually make sense while I'll play through different rooms together. Live visibility has been restricted because my live does not comply with your For You feed eligibility standards under frauds and scams. This is why I'm switching to Twitch. Look at this. What is this? Anyway, so TikTok people, I love you. I appreciate you. TikTok keeps doing this to me, restricting my visibility for no reason. I do not understand. Is it because I said giveaway? It's not it exists. I have the sweater. It is the softest sweater I've ever owned. It is so nice. Anyway. Reasons. So there you go. There's one of my complaints. What does it flag me for other than that? Oh, it flags me for unoriginal content. That's what I get flagged for, like every other stream, is unoriginal content. Ugh. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh, join the playtesting if you'd like. That'll start up in a week or two. It's going to be a great time. We're going to burn things down, work on writing the rules, may or may not do gameplay. It just depends on if I'm able to sit down or not, which, as fellow parents know, some weeks that's just hard. Oh, I'm so excited though. This was so much fun to build. Listen, I've been ready to be done with this for a while because it's so big and I want to build other things. I'm gonna miss this in 2 weeks. I know. Liz, start popping into the YouTube stream sometimes already because you want to keep supporting. Thank you, Liz. That means a lot to me. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Kareem is here. Hello. Frauds and scams. Yep. That's me. I'm a fraudster and a scammer. I'm not. Don't listen to that TikTok. I'm not. I promise. Put me back on the For You page. Anyway. I guess I'll wrap up. I will get the next streams scheduled here. Now that I know that we're done decorating, it'll be easier for me to get that all scheduled, so I will do that. Schedule will be up on Discord and YouTube and TikTok. So wherever you are, you should be able to see the schedule. I'm going to get us framed up in the dance room here. So when I end with Dance Cat is in the ballroom because I thought that would be fun. Our ceiling didn't stick. That's fine. I think that's it. Yeah, we are wrapping up. Well, we've done everything we came to do today. We finished decorating the castle, so we're going to burn it next week. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I appreciate it. I love hanging out with you guys. Thank you for listening to me complain about random stuff. I look very much forward to seeing you guys next Friday. We're going to burn this all down. It's going to be great fun. If you want to hang out with me before then, join the Discord. And with that, sleep well. Thanks for hanging out.